Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here for championship night in the super late models. Getting ready to watch these cars rip around the track. Got a few new looking cars here tonight. A couple of these guys swapping it up for the night, for championship night. See Everett Larson pulling off, Carson Klinghoffer in that second position. Missed a little bit of qualifying, things like that, but we got everything situated and handled. But to give you a rundown through of the field. You got Everett Larson in first, Carson Klinghoffer in second, Dustin Hardy in third, Bryson Miller, or Jared Fowler in fourth, Bryson Miller fifth, Connor Fox, actually, let's see, Daniel Bonner in sixth. You got Connor Fox, I believe in seventh. You guys kind of all over the place, but kind of round out the field. You got Dalton Creech and Donald Bonner back there on that last row. 9 cars here tonight. Got 1 to green, so we're going to see what these guys can do. We're getting ready to take the green flag right here. Green. Everett pulls away. Oh, Dustin Hardy jumps the gun right there and runs right into the back of Everett. This will allow the top 3 to kind of drive away right there. See Jared Fowler trying to defend that top spot. Dustin drives it in way too deep and almost takes that field, but he's able to hang on to it.
Hey Jared, on the next restart, you're gonna get an EOL for a restart for violation.
Sorry about that. We're trying to get everything squared away. Better go back and take a look, see what incident they're talking about. Not too sure. Carson Klinghoffer in the lead right now, though. He's actually surpassed Everett Larson. These two in the battle for the championship. They are 1 and 2. Everett has a pretty good points lead right now, so we'll just have to see, though. But Jared Fowler hanging on to that 4th spot. Ooh, Bryson Miller battling a loose car. Once again, he battled a loose car Monday night, and it looks like he's going through the same thing once again. Just doesn't have that car up under him. Still carrying some speed here tonight. Jared Fowler hanging on to that 4th spot. Dustin Hardy in 3rd, trying to keep the pace up. Have to see if he can, but Everett Larson is right on the heels of Carson Klinghoffer. Carson, he's been super strong all season in this super late model. It doesn't seem to matter what track it is. He seems to just be really smooth and really consistent in this car. Oops, sorry about that. Definitely some beautiful cars here tonight. A lot of cars that are shining under the lights. Dalton Creech trying to work his way through the field. Donald Bonner back there trying to hold off Connor Fox. Daniel Bonner also back there. But these guys hanging on. Donald doing a pretty good job here tonight. He's figuring out that high line. He's actually getting it to work against Connor Fox. He's actually keeping the pace up pretty well. We'll just have to see if he can hang on to that. Ooh, Connor closed up that gap pretty quick. Jared Fowler in that fourth spot. The leaders right now are running bumper to bumper, nose to tail right now. Everett knocking on that front position, but obviously not wanting to push the envelope. They still got 163 laps remaining, so plenty of racing left. This battle up front is exciting to watch. Dalton Creech finally worked his way around Jared Fowler. Jared maybe just trying to save those tires. May just be trying to hang on to it. We'll just have to see. Donald Bonner, though. Oh, Connor Fox working his way to the inside of him. Bonner running a way out there line. Like I said, maybe just trying to keep the momentum alive. But he is definitely doing an awesome job here tonight. Daniel Bonner, Bryson Miller. Bryson, though, look at him battling a loose car once again. Just cannot keep that car up under him. Oh, looks like he might send it around right here. Don't know. Oh, he gets it woed up enough, though. He is able to get it woed up enough, but man, that car is loose. Daniel Bonner hanging on to it. Running just a steady race here tonight. Doesn't want to put that car in jeopardy. The leaders right now, Everett Larson, they are pulling away from that third place car of Dustin Hardy. Dustin and Dalton running similar cars with the Tiger Stripe. Jared and Connor now just kind of running right there with each other. Carson, he seems to be creating a little bit of a gap in between him and that second place car. So Jared Fowler, Connor Fox both running right there with each other. Donald Bonner also running right there. Jared Fowler, though, just maybe just trying to get that car settled in. Not having the speed he wants to have, but like I said, maybe just trying to work that car in and get the tires set in, see what he can do. Donald Bonner right there, running right there with that 96 car, trying to build up a run, just not able to just yet. Donald Bonner trying to work his way around Jared Fowler. Jared is just not having a good night tonight. Started up front. That car just seems to have a little bit of a fall off. See Jared pushes him just a little high, but not just didn't really get into him at all. Just kind of pushed him a little high, just trying to get that position. Our leaders are basically running alone right now. These two right here are starting to get a little bit of a battle. Connor Fox, Jared Fowler finally closing back up to 2 Connor Fox. That car maybe finally coming to life. Carson Everett, these 2 cars right here have been keeping it 1 and 2 this whole time, and they've been doing a pretty good job at it. But Bryson Miller, whoa, hangs on to it though. So he was way out of shape right there. I don't know if he's trying to spin it at this point or what he's trying to do. Those rear tires cannot be happy though. He is just trying to hang on to that car. But the leader's coming up on him though. He's got to watch how he drives right here, because the leaders could definitely, this could definitely be a big impact on how the leaders race goes right here. They're closing up on him quick right now. Oh, as he blinks out a little bit right there. Oh, I'm not too sure where he went. That's another big implication. Oh, he just popped back in right in front of the leaders. Carson, though, still hanging on to a steady lead. Everybody else is just kind of spread out, except these 4. They're all just kind of running in a group. Jared Fowler's worked his way around Connor Fox. He's just kind of leading this group around right now.
Yellow flag is out.
What the yellow flag was for. Have to back that up just a little bit. Definitely just got way sideways out there. Carson Klinghoffer, still your leader right now. Hanging on to Everett Larson in second, Dustin Hardy in third. Dalton Creech in fourth, Jared Fowler in that 5th position. Donald Bonner trying to come back and catch up to the field. Carson has the start zone right here. Carson gets a good jump right there. Everett Larson gets to the bottom of the track. They keep it on the bottom of the track. These two right here have been the fastest all night. No one in the 21. Been crazy fast here tonight. Been able to hang on to it and do what they need to do here tonight. But don't be surprised if these two start walking away once again. You got Bryson Miller still back there battling a loose car. Jared Fowler in 28 making a little bit of contact. I figured he would have pitted for tires right there, considering how loose that car is. He's definitely needing the tires at this point. That car is not in good shape at all. It's got right side damage and the tires are just gone away on that thing. Jared working his way back through the field. Connor Fox in that 5th position though, trying to make something happen. Dalton Creech also trying to make something happen. Dustin Hardy got a loose car as well, trying to make it happen. Goes high and lets Dalton by. Connor Fox is going to try to come up there and take advantage of that loose car that Dustin Hardy has. Bryson, though, he is a lap down. He is not on the lead lap with these guys, so he may show a little courtesy once the 96 gets to him. But these two right here have been out front all day long. It looks like they be working together just a little bit, you know, both just trying to conserve tires and stay out front. They both know they got fast cars. No sense in trying to burn their stuff up racing each other, so I think Everett is kind of content to just ride behind him and try to save those tires, save those Hoosier Racing tires until the end of this thing. Y'all doing an awesome job here tonight, though. There we go. Sorry about that. I was trying to get something fixed and figured out here. See Connor Fox, he's closing up on that 45 car. Definitely showing he's got some speed here tonight. Jared Fowler, he's also closing up that gap as well. He's figured out a way around that 17. Oh, Dustin Hardy in the wall. Basically rode the wall all the way down the backstretch. Yellow flag is out once again. Not too sure what the caution was for. Trying to figure out what the caution might have been for, but I don't see anything that it could have been for. Not too sure what that caution was for. Everett Larson, Carson Klinghoffer both hitting pit road. Jared Fowler staying out there on track, maybe try to pick up some track position, feeling like he has pretty good tires. Carson Klinghoffer, Everett Larson working their way back off of pit road. Justin Hardy also back there. Dalton Creech is off and away with Connor Fox on the outside. Gets a good jump. All these cars behind him, I think, are on newer tires, so they're trying to make these newer tires work. Carson Klinghoffer, I think, is on a new set of tires. Yeah, Everett Larson, who's on a newer set of tires, trying to make something happen on the bottom side. Try to make it 3 wide off the corner. Luckily, oh, Dustin Hardy runs right into the back of Daniel Bonner. Man, oh man, didn't even try to pass him. You can see right here. Yeah, just hits him right in the rear end right there. Just nowhere for anybody to go. Man. Daniel probably not going to be too happy about that one. Allow Everett Larson to drive away. Oh, Jared Fowler giving Dustin Hardy a little bit of a shot. Dustin now probably has a pretty good bit of damage. To Jared, I don't think he sustained any damage out of that one. Dustin has a little bit of right rear damage. Definitely going to slow that car down just a little bit, mess with the aerodynamics a little bit. Jared doing everything he can to catch up to that 45. He's doing a pretty good job though. Just trying to find a way around him now. Jared Fowler, he's right on the heels of him. He goes a little high. He's trying to build up a good run down the backstretch so he can get side by side and get to his inside through 3 and 4. He's not able to get that run built up yet. Look at Jared building up that run. Once again, he's going to have that run down the backstretch going into 3 and 4. He's had it all night. Connor Fox a little bit off the pace. These two closing up on the leader. These guys on newer tires. Everett trying to close up the gap. Carson doing a pretty good job of closing it up. These two both trying to get past Connor Fox. Looks like Dustin Hardy's going to get to his inside. Connor going to stay high. He's in the wall just a little bit. Well, Dustin Hardy goes way high. The car gets real loose. Not able to hang on to that thing. Cuts way down the track. So that's going to give Jared Fowler the 4th position. Grab me a swig of something real quick. Mouth getting a little dry. Been a long day, I'll tell you that. But get to come back and do this and have fun. Watch these cars rip around the track. Tell you what, the Sabrick kid, he's done an awesome job all season long. And he's pretty, I think he's basically got this thing wrapped up. If I look at the point standings just right, I believe he has this thing pretty well wrapped up, but we'll just have to see how the points are after this. But definitely another good-looking car that he's brought out to the track. Carson Klingelhofer closing out the season with a good-looking car. But look at this. He's closed up the gap to our leader as well. Carson, he has been known all season to be the guy that can keep these cars super, super consistent. He knows how to save the tires. He knows how to run the same line over and over and over again. Jared Fowler, though, I think he's starting to close up on these guys in front of him. Connor Fox, he's on the downfall just a little bit. Bryson Miller, he's worked his way back onto the lead lap. Daniel Bonner, who sustained that damage from that wreck earlier. Dustin Hardy running to the back of him. That car probably definitely not driving as well, especially with all that aerodynamic damage. Look at this. The battle for the lead is heating up. See Carson, he's putting the pressure on Dalton Creech in the 36. Carson seems to be a little bit more consistent with where he's running. He's definitely closing up that gap. He's got better cornering speed. Carson gonna have to concede that for just a second, but he's right back at it. Dalton had hit the wall right there. Everett, they're just a little bit behind. Jared trying to close up that gap. This is the battle we want to see right here. And getting on that chip. And just easing into that throttle. Don't want to get into it too much, especially with these supers. These things are prone to spinning tires, but you can hear them. They don't even get on the chip on the backstretch with it being such a short backstretch, but they definitely get on it on this front stretch. You can hear them backing out of it pretty early. Trying to build up a run. See, Dalton Creech gets a little loose right there, and look how much that allows him to close up that gap. That little bit of a run matters so much in these cars. Dalton trying to block that run. And Carson runs it a little high. He's going to dive it down low, and he's going to try to build up a run right here. Not able to. He's able to build one up going down into 3 and 4. See, Carson kind of rolls that apron to kind of get the car to rotate coming off to get a good exit. On board with Everett Larson, who's a little bit further behind. On board with Jared Fowler for a couple of laps. Jared Fowler, he's pretty easy on it as well. Dustin Hardy. Here, Connor Fox, he drives it in deep back there. Bryson Miller. He's trying to race Connor Fox for that position as well. Also another guy that's driving it in pretty deep. Daniel Bonner also driving it in pretty deep. This battle for the lead is heating up pretty good. These guys are getting ready to come up on a couple of lap cars. In about the next lap or two they will. Except Bryson has just worked his way past Connor Fox. Connor's got a little bit of right front damage. Like Bryson maybe used that, nah, Bryson has a little bit of right front damage as well, so I'm not too sure. Dustin Hardy driving that car pretty hard, trying to catch up to Jared Fowler. Everett, another one of his cars, just trying to save tire, just trying to do what he can. Doesn't want to burn this car up. But look at this. Carson, he is right on that bumper. He's now to the inside of the 36. Dalton tries to close the door, but Carson not going for it. He's going to keep his nose planted right there. Going to keep it planted on the bottom. And with Myrtle Beach's front stretch shaped like it is, it's not hard to get a pretty good run built up down the front stretch and get to the inside of somebody. But it is definitely hard to make a run on the outside here with the front stretch like it is. Oh, Bryson Miller. What happened to Bryson? Just gets sideways and just takes himself out. Ooh, Connor Fox close to hitting him. A lot of these cars coming down pit road once again. The leaders are not, but Everett Larson coming down pit road. Like Everett didn't get those tires earlier. Jared Fowler coming down to get those tires. Jared Fowler down in a way. So Jared found his pit box pretty quick. He's actually able to beat all these cars out, so he's going to be third. What a job by Jared Fowler. Oh, Dalton Creech and Carson Klinghoffer, I guess. Trying to figure out their strategy and figured it out late. We are back. Green flag racing. Everett Larson, Jared Fowler. Look at. Oh! Carson gets turned around. Man, oh man. Look, they just come up off the corner, and I mean, Justin Hardy just never lifted right there. I can take another look. It looks like he just never lifted. Get a good view of it right here. Oh, he just throttles up and just dumps the 21, it looks like. Man.
Green, green, green.
Jared Fowler still your leader. Everett Larson out front. Dalton Creech in that third position. Connor Fox in fourth. Dustin Hardy in fifth. Carson Klinghoffer in sixth. Daniel Bonner still out there running. Bryson Miller sitting on pit road, maybe trying to get some damage fixed on that car. He'd been in a couple accidents. Looking at the times, Carson Klinghoffer just set the fastest lap of the race this late into the run. 109 laps in. He just actually set the fastest lap of the race, which is pretty surprising to do this late into the run. A lot of these guys did get fresh right side tires, but you know, usually with the rubber setting in, it's hard to get a new faster lap. Excuse me, I don't know if y'all heard that on the stream, but holy cow. Carson Klinghoffer works his way past Dustin Hardy. Now trying to work his way past Connor Fox. Connor Fox in that fourth position. Carson Klinghoffer wanting this top five. Try to get at least a good run out, a good points run out of this thing. Connor Fox just a little loose right there, but hangs onto it. Oh, a little loose again, but hangs onto it once again. Carson going to go ahead and take that move to the inside. Jared Fowler falling back to that third position, though. Look at Carson Klinghoffer trying to make it happen again. Dustin Hardy slaps the wall. Connor Fox does the same thing. Both those guys at the same time. Almost in a synchronized way. Slap the wall. Everett trying to do a good job here tonight. Wanting another win to add on to the season, on an amazing season that he has had. Jared in that third spot, though, trying to do it, trying to hang on to it as well. Danny Bonner, who has actually got that damage fixed, doing a good job. Danny Bonner gets a little loose right there. See Carson Klinghoffer now closing up on that 96 of Jared Fowler. See Carson now working his way to the inside of Jared Fowler. Jared gonna give that position up to the teammate. These two are teammates. They run on the same team together. Justin Hardy back there in that top 5 position. Connor Fox trying to make something happen. Everett doing an awesome job here tonight, hanging on to that lead. See Carson, he is closing up that gap quick on the leaders now. See what strategy takes place and what will actually take, into matter. We'll just have to see. John Larson saying hello to the Everett Larson fans, family, and sponsors in Minnesota. Need me another monitor so I can keep up with you guys' chat. I'm bad about not being able to see it, but Trev the Goat saying let's get another KW9 win. You see Carson, he is closing up that gap. Oh!
Yellow.
See what happened right here. There we go, take another look at it. Dalton Creech just gets into him and moves him up the track. Move Carson Klingelhofer to the lead. Everett obviously going to come down and try to see if there's any damage to be fixed. Daniel coming around. I think he just come off pit road as well. But Carson Klingelhofer, now your leader. Jared Fowler running up top trying to pick up some marbles. Dustin Hardy, Connor Fox, all those guys have moved up. Everett Larson going to start in that 5th position, starting in a pretty good position to try to get back up there and make something happen here tonight. There we go. Just trying to get a couple of things situated. I know this guy right here, this 01, he's definitely got a lot of fans that show up week in and week out. They are down and away once again. Carson Klingelhofer gets a good jump. Jared Fowler jumps right in line. Everett now going to try to work his way past these two in front of him. He's got a bad, fast car. We know that. He knows how to get up to the lead, and he knows how to make it happen fast. He's already going to go ahead and try to work past Connor Fox. Now closing up the gap to the 45. That's Naughty now riding behind that 96. That 96 hanging on to his position in that second spot. He already picked up his first win of the season here in ASRL in the late model stocks at Kern. Put on an absolute clinic. Didn't lead the most laps, but was there when it counted there at the end. The two leaders had gotten into each other, and he had actually gotten around to both of them and come home victorious. But look at Everett Larson. Now he's looking to the inside of the 45. Trying to build up what little bit of a run he can build up. Ooh, oh, look at that. He moves the 45 up the track. He moves the 45 up the track. The 36 not going to let him in. 45, oh, going to lean down on him a little bit. .45 still leaning on him, but the 01 not budging. Still going to run his line. Still going to do what he needs to do right here. Didn't get the run, the 45 or the 36. The 36 going to keep him pinned on the outside. The 45 got moved up the track. Very clean move right there. Everett just wanting to get there just enough to tap him. And it was just enough just to barely move him up the track. See Jared Fowler running a little bit of a higher line, maybe trying to build up a run. Hundred 35 laps remaining, so this race is coming to a close real quick. But look who is out front. It is Carson Klinghoffer. He got taken out earlier. He is able to hang on to it. Connor Fox trying to make something happen here. Dalton Creech, obviously another car trying to make something happen as well. But Everett, he is really in the hunt for this. He needs another win to really solidify these points. I don't know if he can get to our leader, but he can definitely try to get this second position. He's looking fast. He's looking like he can get it done. Definitely not trying to run that 96 over. The 96 trying to hold on to his position, though. Looks like he's going to go a little high, though, and show the bottom. Not going to show it all the way, though, as Everett wasn't there, so 96 shut that door back. Obviously, with this track being like it is, he wants to roll the bottom. Oh, the 36 runs it off into the wall. It's going to allow the 45 to get to his inside. 06 tagged the wall pretty good right there. Now these two are going to race it out. The 36 obviously wanting to keep that car on the bottom, wanting to stay ahead of the 45. Everett still not able to work his way past that 96 car just yet. That's 21 car. He is running away with it right now, though. He is probably happy to see all that going on in his mirror, all that battling going on. But the 96 and the 01 still riding, trying to save those tires. 96 just wanting a second place, wanting to close out the season quietly with a good finish. .96 running a good line, though. He's able to stay very consistently up in front of that 01, keeping that distance about the same. He doesn't have as good of a 3 and 4 as the 01, but he's still able to keep that car out front. That one gets a little loose, but able to keep that car on the bottom. Definitely feeling the pressure, and you can tell he is not giving up that bottom lane. 36 is going to have to try something to get him off that bottom lane, and see, he killed his run that he was trying to get by holding the bottom. 26 has definitely got to be enjoying that view from behind, because he is looking at that mirror, watching these guys battle, and is just going, hey, this is my opportunity to drive away. And he is doing exactly that. He's just driving away from the field. I mean, he's had such an up and down season, and to close it out with a win, I know that would be huge for him. If I sound a little off, I've been battling the sickness all week. Been having to work with it and everything like that, but still gonna come out here and put on these streams. Might have to do a winter only interview again tonight. I'm just not feeling it. $20 laps to go next time by. See, Carson, he is getting ready to grab that 20 laps to go. Everett, he has now closed up that gap to Jared Fowler. Everett doing an awesome job hanging on to that bottom lane. Dalton tries to force the issue right there. But Everett's still able to hang on to it on the top side, able to keep the momentum rolling. Oh, Jared Fowler.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Gets into the wall. Ain't a man. We'll have to go back and take a look at that. Yellow flag is out for that one, but Jared obviously going to bring that car down pit road. Bryson Miller's still on in the car. Connor Fox on pit road. Jared Fowler coming off of pit road. You see he's got that damage fixed. They're coming around to get the one to green right there. No, not yet. They ain't got it yet. He's going to take his time trying to get back up. I will be right back. We're just going to kind of show these cars. I'm just going to go take a bit of a restroom break for just a second, and I'll be right back.
flag, green flag.
We are back to racing. Everett Larson is now right on the tail of that 21 car. Can he close it out with a win here tonight? Just have to see. Can Everett Larson close out the season with a win? I don't know just yet. Carson Klingelhofer trying to do everything he can to keep that 0-1 behind him. I think it's going to be a run of who has the most tire. And we do have 10 laps to go. Jared Fowler's already worked his way past both of those cars. Feeling like he's got a pretty good car here tonight. Go on board with Everett Larson. You hear him just kind of rolling into that throttle, wanting to ease on it. Does not want to burn up that car. Doing an awesome job here tonight. You have to wonder who had saved the most, though. Everett was having a race there for just a little bit, so you have to wonder if those tires are ate up too much or if he doesn't have enough grip here at the end. Guy's doing an awesome job. Dalton trying to close up the gap. Dustin also trying to close up the gap as well. Jared Fowler running right behind the 45. Jared trying to do everything he can to get past this 45, wanting to get just one more position. I think he can. He's definitely got the speed. See the 45 blinking out just a little bit. See the 45 brake checked him just a little bit. Carson Klingelhofer coming around. He's going to win it. Carson Klingelhofer is going to win here at Myrtle Beach. See Dustin Hardy. But we will be right back. Alrighty, we are here with our race winner, Carson Klingelhofer. Carson, man, how are you feeling, man?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Um, for how this race played out, I didn't think I was going to win it. We had a minor setback around the middle part of the race where we had to go fix a fair amount of damage, but I'm pretty happy with the result. Um, it's just really hard racing, and it's it's something that I look forward to every time we come out here. It's different 9 times out of 10. Um, it's really great to get the final win with the Super Late Models and All Star. I know that we didn't rack up the championship and Everett did, but congratulations to him. That kid worked his butt off and did better than what I did. So I always be rooting for him. It's just a great team. It's great teamwork. I mean, I'll always be rooting for other drivers and their success, and he is definitely one that I am happy because I've seen him progress over the whole season, and he is definitely a great driver. I wish we could have been closer on points, and that would have set the standards a little bit higher so we had something to race for, but it was definitely fun. We racked up second in the point standings in the supers, so I'd say that's a good run for us. Just really proud of what we have done throughout the whole season. No matter what, every setback we've had, it's great to be able to go out and show out and just have fun with everyone. I don't. It's just. I got a lot of words and not enough time to say it, so I'm just gonna quit because I'm getting mixed up now.
No, you're all good, man. Yeah, you definitely pulled off a good win here tonight. It's a very hectic win. You know, like you said, you had to battle back from getting turned early on in the race. Got turned around there, come up off the corner, and got hooked. You did a good job, though, recovering, and you stayed out front and led some laps, but I'm with you on that. I'm rooting for that kid Everett. He's done just an awesome job tonight. He's made it happen all season, like you said, and, you know, congrats to him. I don't know the whole points situation just yet, but definitely excited to see how everything goes for him, and definitely excited to see how everything goes for you next season, because you know we'll obviously be back streaming in some capacity next season somewhere, and more than likely we'll have you up in the booth at one point or another. You're always fast in everything you get in, man. So but yeah, I mean, it's definitely got to feel good to close out the season with a win.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is great. It's a great way to end. I love finishing within the top three, especially at the end of the season. It's definitely a huge accomplishment for me. I mean, that's all I really look forward to. When I get off of work, I look forward to getting on with my friends and running like twice a week. I mean, it's not the highlight of my day, but it's definitely up there. It's just there's so many people I need to thank, from my sponsors, SB Tools, Burns Performance, Megawatt Electric, Nelson Designs, Nelson Roofing. Without all these guys, nothing. I would like to say nothing would have been possible. Nelson Designs, he put this great car together. I mean, you can't ask for anything better. He he'll ask you what you want. You can be as specific as possible, and he'll perfect it every time. Burns Performance, whatever they do, he does it great. He's always happy to help, and without him and the officials, I mean, I wouldn't be able to compete. I don't have enough time to make a setup, and I know a lot of people in this world don't, with how much they have to work and put effort in. And it's great to see him come out and be able to help us no matter what we need, whether it's late model stock, super late models, even dirt. He'll make a dirt setup for you. That's how versatile this guy is and how good he is with his work. And without him, I wouldn't be able to go out and run and show out. He put these setups together tonight, and they are great setups, and I would highly recommend to go to him week in and week out, no matter what. I mean, we're competing with EPI and all those great teams, so it's great to be able to go out and race for some guy that's affordable and cares about how you do, and it just shows how great of a guy he is. I'd also like to thank Team 9 or KW9, however you want to say it. It's known several different ways. Um, Without all these people, I mean, with the team and the owners, nothing would have been possible. Waylon Nelson's the owner, Cameron Carden's the co-owner. Without these two people, I would not be here, and I appreciate them for taking me on board and letting me represent them in every other way. I mean, even my teammates, they are great to work with. I enjoy every moment with them, and I let them know as much as I can. It's a great group. I'd consider it a family at this rate. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it's just a great group. But I'd also like to thank Dalton Creech for making this league. Without him, we wouldn't be able to get our names out there, and he goes through a lot to deal with this, and I just want to thank him for what he does, because it's a lot owning a league. I've heard about how stressful it can be at times, and I just want to thank him for giving us this platform to race on. No matter if it's a good night or a bad night, he's always out there willing to help and willing to listen and change something if it needs to be changed. But that's pretty much all I got. Congratulations, Everett Larson, on your championship. I've enjoyed racing with you, buddy, along with all my competitors. Without you guys, none of this would be possible.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on that win, man. And you know, hopefully next season we can have a better season, and hopefully we'll have you up in the booth again. But congratulations on the win, man. And I hope you have yourself an awesome night.
Thank you. You too, man. Thanks for all the viewers for coming in and watching.
Yes, sir. Thank you to all the viewers, man. Well, you have yourself an awesome night, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to do it once again, but we're going to have to go ahead and close out this stream once again. Thank you to everybody that come on and helped me out. Thank you to everybody that come out and watched. Deanne Larson saying, way to go, Everett. So proud of you. Love Aunt Dion and Uncle Corey. Yeah, man, definitely a huge shout out to Everett Larson. We are going to get those interviews done, the championship interviews. I'm just battling a bit of a sickness. It doesn't really sound like it, but I've been battling my sinuses all week. Been trying to get through everything. But